Hello and welcome to the next video. In this video I'm going to be talking about an experience I had while living in Tianjin, China. I'll call this Club Muse. So for those who have never lived in China, or much less in Tianjin, you probably have never had a club experience or bar experience there. And a lot of the experiences are similar to what I've seen and what I've experienced here in my own home country, and especially in Florida. The bright lights, the loud music, drinking, dancing, all that kind of stuff. Although in a lot of places that people hang out in China and in Tianjin, it's mostly just kind of bar, speakeasies, place you grab a drink, you hang out, there's music playing and whatnot. Dancing, not so much, unless you go to a pure club where there's a dance floor and there's a mix of activities going on. But one of the things that I had always experienced, especially living in Miami, was that there are certain bar and or clubs that won't let you in if you're not dressed a certain way. What do I mean? If you try to go to these places and you're wearing sneakers, a lot of places will turn you away. If you're not wearing pants, they'll turn you away. Some places, if you're a man, you have to be either in a suit or pretty damn close to it, because they're trying to cater to people who either have a certain look or try to cater to people with more money, and they figure, okay, if you can't afford dress shoes and pants, you can't afford things in here. And it's what we call door drama. I may have talked about this in the past, but for those that have had that experience, you know what I'm talking about. Or how many people are in your group? Oh, 4. Okay, how many of them are men? No women? You're going to be waiting, guys, or you're not getting in. That kind of stuff. However, things play out very differently in China, or at least the time that I was there. And this incident would have happened in probably about 2013 or 14. I was out with one of my co-workers, a British expat, and we had gone to one local bar. I forget if it was Alibaba's or Jack's, just kind of a low-key place to have a couple drinks and chat. And I believe one of us was wearing shorts, the other one was wearing jeans. We're both in sneakers, wearing casual clothes. I think he had a backpack on. He might have just gone out of work, or was running errands or something and needed the pack. So after a couple drinks at the first place, we're just kind of walking around. He's like, "Hey, do you want to check out Club Muse?" Now, Club Muse, it was, and I don't know if it still is, a chain of clubs across China. I remember seeing them in Xi'an once, but not going in. And shortly thereafter, they opened up one in Tianjin. And it was supposed to be this club proper, really nice. They would have, lights on the outside. The particular location in Tianjin, if I have photos, I'll post up 1 or 2. The club was basically underground. So the ground floor, you go into this ground floor entrance and walk down, and it would be this really nice, ritzy place. I think they even had dancers, and it was very reminiscent of a lot of the places that I had gone to here in Miami, or had seen in Chicago when I visited once. That very nice looking, very high end. Anyway, so he says to me, "Oh, let's go out and check out this place." And I just kind of looked at what we're wearing, being from Miami and having the door drama experience, and saying, "Are you sure we should go? I don't think we can get in, man." It's like, well, what's the worst thing? They're going to say no, and then we go somewhere else. All right. So start walking down the street, heading there, and the location wasn't far from where I used to live, which was the Chunji building. I talked about that place in another video, or videos. So get out there, work our way downstairs where the door person was, or I guess the hostess. And I remember they had lockers there too. So get down there, say, "Oh, we want to go in." I think they checked our IDs really quick. So looked at it and said, "Come on in." And I was just kind of in shock. I'm like, wow, we You know, again, one of us is in jeans. Both of us are you know, long jeans. One's in shorts, casual shirts, sneakers. You know, very casual clothes. And here we are coming into this really nice place. So of course I'm in shock because I've never this doesn't happen. So I think he put his bag in a locker just not to carry it around. And you know, we went in, and sure enough, it was exactly like I had described it. You know, dancers on one end, a dance floor, not many people dancing, a lot of groups of Chinese people in like these little VIP type areas or couches with bottles and you know, bottle service, just kind of hanging out, TVs playing different either music videos or you know, club related type broadcasts. I remember there was an female expat working the bar, at least one. I think they had the menu kind of on a tablet type device or something that was unusual for the time. Again, this is 2013-14. So look, go, huh, pretty interesting. I think we ended up having maybe one drink just to kind of check it out, and then I think we either called it a night or ended up going somewhere else because as nice as it was, you know, I think we were, except for the bartender, we were the only expats there, so wanted kind of a better mix of expats and locals. And the music, I believe, was really loud, so it was kind of hard to have a conversation. But the next day or the day after, met up my girlfriend at the time and told her about, this is the experience I had in my home country getting into places, and then here's this experience I had in getting into one of your clubs. It's really nice. What's going on? This is unusual. And I'll never forget what she said, and I agree 100% with the thinking here. She said, well, the thinking in China is, it doesn't matter whether you're dressed casual or not. If you're going into a place, you have the money to go in. So why wouldn't they let you in? You know, that's very ingenious, and very true. Especially if you think of a lot of celebrities nowadays, or even in the past. They'll go in casual clothes or outrageous things, and they will get into places because of their status. But really the core is they have the money. So it'd be nice if other places here adopt that mentality, and instead of you're dressed bummy, you can't afford it. Says who? Anyway, that's my Muse Club experience. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.